It's almost 20 minutes before 8 here on Morning Live. Sanele Makinane, winner of SABC2's The Big Break Legacy, won a R5 million investment into his business. This was part of the South African reality television's biggest prize money. It's amazing. His company, Apex Commercial Solutions, which through an initiative called Mzanzi Digital, uses information communication technology systems to help those in previously disadvantaged communities in the Northwest. Sanele is in studio with me to chat about this. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Leah.
That is absolutely amazing. I mean, listen, being on Big Break Legacy is hard work. I mean, it's not one of those easy game shows, you know. This is the reality TV at its best. Was it very difficult for you to be a part of this?
Well, absolutely. It really was quite a very difficult journey for me. But it was very nice to be part of the Big Break Legacy. From a learning perspective and from an environmental perspective, there's quite a lot of energies that you managed to draw from the Big Break Legacy. So my experience in the entire show and in the entire journey was quite overwhelming, but it really went well.
Yeah. Did you feel that you could win it? Did you think that you might be the overall winner, or did it come as a huge surprise to you?
Frankly, I'd say when I entered the competition, I entered to win. So the feeling has never changed. I felt that I might just win the competition because I understood what I'm bringing onto the competition. So for me, the most important thing was being at my A game all the time and using all that I can use to make sure that I really bring out the best, and that is to win the competition.
You are 22 years old, Sanele. I mean, that's fantastic. You have now a company with a R5 million investment, and you also have a beautiful Chevrolet. Is that correct? You also got a car.
Oh yes, Chevrolet.
Oh yes, by the way.
Chevrolet is a sponsor of the Big Break Legacy, and I think they've been one of the most generous sponsors just after MTN. Chevrolet awarded me with a Trailblazer, a very monstrous, big, nice car.
That's beautiful.
And yeah, it is.
Thank goodness you got a R5 million investment in your company. You now got to pay for the petrol. And you need that, let me tell you.
I can afford to.
Exactly, you can afford to fill it up. So what challenges? I mean, now I suppose one of the biggest challenges for you is almost defeated by having this nice pocket of money that you've got to take this business and take it even further. But as a startup, I mean, what was difficult for you?
All right. Importantly for me was to actually get people to buy into my vision. You know, it is quite a very big vision that I carry about the country and how I want to transform the country through ICTs. So the biggest challenge for me has been to get buy-in from people. That's one. Two, one of the biggest ones as well was to also get motivation from people that you really wanted to be part of this whole thing. So you had to really convince people from not only from the private sector, the government sector, but aligning all of these people to play a pivotal role in the execution of the project. So for me, that has been the most hardest journey, you know, where I had to really get so much buy-in from all these different people.
Yeah.
But now that we've got some, you know, a kickstart to really do everything, I think it'll really unlock a lot of opportunities and doors. And we're looking forward to making sure that we'll use the R5 million as a profitable investment for our business.
So I mean, this money gets put directly into your business.
The business.
So I mean, this is just to grow your business. But give us a practical example of how your business works, because I mean, I know you're targeting all municipalities within South Africa. You're working online. How does it work? How is it going to help and change the lives of South Africans?
All right. Mzanzi Digital, which is the project at hand, is built on 5 key pillars. And one of the pillars is education, one of them is health, and one of them is agriculture, and so on. So you have what we call the industrial sector and the social sector. Our focus is on transforming the social sector, which bulk of the population in South Africa is grouped under, where you find that the pace of industrialization is not met by an equal amount of growth in the social sector. People in South Africa are not growing at the same pace or at the same level as industries are growing. So you want to make sure that there's a sufficient skills base that can be absorbed into the labor market. And by the time it is absorbed, it is ready to get onto the labor market. There's 2 things that we've picked up as we were building the idea, and one of them is that we perform well academically, but we don't perform well in terms of application. So we want to make sure that a person who's academically trained to become a doctor knows how to practice being a doctor you're using ICTs, because this then will give us global competitiveness. So for us, the rationale behind everything is on ensuring that we've got a sufficient skills base that is properly trained, skilled, and able to be absorbed into the labor market so that they can fulfill the interests of industrialization. So our focus as a company is mainly on social ICTs, so that we can impact industries, grow the people on the ground level, and make sure that they get the impact and they can contribute meaningfully to society. Because at this point in time, society needs to grow at the very same pace as industries are growing.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea. Well, I mean, so did everybody else, for you to have walked away with this prize. I mean, this program, however, gives you quite intense challenges. What did you find was possibly the most difficult part of being a part of Big Break Legacy?
I'll tell you one thing. Being an entrepreneur, you don't really compete with ideas.
Yeah.
You compete with time. So spending time on the Big Break Legacy actually opened this huge chunk of characters in front of me. You've got 11 other competing entrepreneurs who think the same way as you do, who've got the same drive as you do to actually win this investment prize. How do you bring all of these things together into play? Now, you really want to get people to buy into your thinking and how you actually conceptualize things, but they also equally want to do the same thing. So you find that there's quite a lot of clash of ideas. But now here is a test of character. They want to see how can you really win people over, how can you get people to share your vision, because as entrepreneurs, it's important that we conceive a vision and we share it with more people.
Yeah.
So in the Big Break Legacy House and in how the competition is configured in terms of its format was the characters that were in it, who I think have been the most important part of my learning, because I learned a lot from other entrepreneurs out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Well, listen, congratulations.
Thank
and we
you.
wish you the best of luck with your business. I mean, I think it's a great accolade. 22 years old, Sanele Makinane, who is the winner of the Big Break Legacy, winning himself a beautiful car as well as 5 million rand to go into his business and take it further. And the good news for SABC2 and fans of Big Break Legacy is that it's actually going to go global next time. So it's actually going international, and it's going to be screened in 2014 during the World Cup. And this will be happening in conjunction with the Southern African Netherlands Chamber of Commerce. I was just reading that online. So that's good news for the program. It really is. Well done again.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Leah.
Okay.